Hey guys. I'd like to come up here, do a little work on it before I start the day. And, well, I want to wish all you guys and gals a very happy and prosperous New Year 2016. And I'm celebrating 2015 today. What a great year it was. We now have 7 feature film projects on our slate. We now have some major people that are reading our scripts and some that have already committed themselves to our scripts. 7, wow. When I started out with 1, I didn't have a clue about writing. I sat on a stool at a bar with a gigantic old monitor, and I had to sit sideways and type, and I didn't know how to align things, and I didn't have final draft. I didn't even know about final draft. And here we are, we have 7. Wow. Hero of Our Time, Summertime on the Lake, Johannes, Chin, Bodica, and Blanche Noir. Really want to talk about this year, the greatness of the work we've done. We've had students come and we've had students go, and the ones that have stayed have a real intense desire to do the work, and I've seen the progress from the very first scene they would do and the last time they worked. Really amazing work. Character-based, human-based, using themselves as opposed to just following the word. And that's oftentimes a mistake a lot of people make. They think the word is the task, and their idea is to memorize the word as quickly as they can and just follow it with whatever energy they perceive the word is presenting to themselves. And they can do anything with the word. Whatever their instinct, whatever their energy. You saw Brando do it years ago when he saw Streetcar. Hope all of you saw Streetcar. And recently, my beautiful wife and partner did Streetcar, and from the first day she did it to the last time she did it, there was such an evolution of growth where she manifested this life personality, Blanche, Southern Beauty, precious Southern Beauty. So I want to talk about that, about the Actors Studio Group Theater. And it's based on the principle of Constantine Stanislavski and Lee Strasberg, who's my master. And as all of you know, because I guess I talk a lot or too much, so I've been told. But I'm trying to share, not to talk so much about me and what I've done, but to share with you the passion I have for this art form, acting, and that was instilled in me by Lee. It's something that I got through the Actors Studio. And as a life member of the Actors Studio, I can introduce you all to the possibility of auditioning for the Actors Studio and auditioning with the material and the kind of passion and truth they're looking for. Because if you don't do that, you won't get in, you'll be denied. You might get an observership that can go on and on and on forever. And you might not even get a working observership, so you can just sit there and look at other people working. But if you give them what they're looking for, and it's not that difficult, it's using your passion, your love, your tears, your individuality, your quirky face, your movements, your hand movements, how you really are in life, and putting it into the character. Now I can teach you how to do that, and I am teaching people how to do that. The uniqueness about the Actors Studio, unlike all of the classes in Hollywood and most of them in New York, you can't buy your way in. You can't walk in and say, I'm a star in Taiwan or Paris or Los Angeles or in the film industry. I got all the money in the world. That's great, that's nice, but you can't buy your way in. You have to have passion, you have to have a heart, you have to have a soul in which you're willing to put into your characters. It's not just the line. Tennessee Williams, as you know, if you're in my class, I knew, I worked with, and I spent some time with. He wrote beautiful stories, a lot of beautiful stories for women. And you have to honor his word, but you can honor it in any way that is you. That makes you unique. That's why actors do Hamlet over and over and over again for 400 years. Because each Hamlet is different. Each actor is different. Each actor sees life differently. Each actor, when he has a scene with his mother, the Queen, does it differently. Some just verbally does it. Some do it with an aggressive anger. Others do it. The mother becomes the mistress. The mother becomes his heat, if you will. That's what Mel Gibson did. It was exciting, it was shocking, it was beautiful. It was new, it was fresh, it was Mel Gibson. So I invite all of you to be a part of the 2016 Actors Studio Group Theater. And if you have any interest or desire to audition for the Actors Studio, then I will train you to do that. I will train you, and I'll let you know when you're ready, and then you'll just walk in, you'll audition, and they will cheer you, which they sometimes do if they're blown away, and you'll be a member of the Actors Studio. What's the plus of that as opposed to other classes? Famous people, stars, go to the Actors Studio. Famous directors go to the Actors Studio. Famous writers go to the Actors Studio because they're part of the Actors Studio. They see your work, you blow them away, and the next thing you know, you're in their film. I saw Al do it for an actress. That year she did 4 feature films with 4 amazing actors and directors. So if that interests you, and if it interests you that you don't have to pay anything except your soul, that's not too bad for what you're going to get. Talk to me. I do private coaching as well, and I'm happy to work with you privately, or I'll work as a private coach within the framework of the class. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful 2016, and for the rest of your life, cheer on. We love you. God bless.